Welcome, nerds. We are a bunch of jerks.
Hello?
This is Output or Input, episode 18. And that's 2 for 2. And actually,
it's
no,
19.
no, it's 18. Because the last one was 17. And after that is 18. And then after this one will be 19. And we'll be wearing the same clothes, Ian. Ah!
Yeah, I was about to say, if you don't like people in the same clothes, stop
You're
watching.
not watching! And they did. They stopped. He was right.
They stopped.
I lose. This is a show where we talk about nothing. I'm Brooks. I have Maddie again. And she hasn't been here in a minute for output. So, what have you been... where have you been outputting your input, Maddie? If you haven't been doing it here.
She's been sad because the last few
My
times... she's actually had things to say.
Oh, what
yeah, I don't remember anymore. That's
Ooh.
the really sad part.
What are we talking about? TV that you could watch for the first time again. Like, re-experience from new again. And then a show that you would bring back.
She's like, this is a dumb topic.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
There was another
I
one
don't
that I
remember
can't
talking about
remember.
that at all.
I asked what the best animal was. I said, what is the best animal?
Turtles.
Why turtle?
I like turtles.
Why are they
'Cause
turtly enough for that turtle club?
They can live to be really old, and then they go at their own pace.
And the
Don't
whole
care
time,
about anybody else.
They can be 105 years old and still be just fucking.
And if you're Hindu, they actually carry the world on their back.
Yeah,
That's true.
so
Are you Hindu?
How about are you
think so.
are you Hindon't?
We also have the El Presidente of the PC Master Race, Mr.
Hi,
Jonny.
I'm Johnny. I've
That's-
been here.
He's been here with us.
Yeah.
You haven't missed him yet. Do you think you're gonna take time off anytime?
Yeah.
When are you gonna take some time?
Probably once you're done with your vacation.
yeah, we
Sometime.
need to take a vacation.
Yeah, because I didn't have any time
When
in
you out of
between
school?
jobs.
the end of June, but I only have like 3 weeks, so I'm hoping I can quit my job by then.
Shouts quitting.
So
Yeah.
I don't work there anymore.
And then
Great.
I'll take a sweet vacay.
How's
House.
what was it?
House
Cake making training or whatever?
cake boy.
Haagen-Dazs
I mean-
University. Speaking
How's
of
that
which,
going?
I got an email from them saying you need to register for management training.
You're like, fuck you.
No,
You do? Dude,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, right?
Promotion, bro.
Yeah.
We also have the comedic Canadian Carnita, Mr. Chris.
Nice. I like that.
85 was an inside job.
Oh, for sure.
Sure.
That was obvious. They can't just keep blaming black people for stuff like that.
It's true.
That's too easy.
Can you blame the black man or can you blame the crack?
The crack man?
I think it's a little of both.
It's the poo-poo pee-pee man.
That sounded
And
slick.
now we're finally back to second grade. We've been going back a grade every single episode.
And back like 6 decades.
Back at it again. Oh, the dinosaurs. That was a recall of a previous wreck. So, 85, did you drive on it yet? Did it feel good?
No. But I did see it. It actually, like, the road looks...
Does it look real?
Do you think people went and like it was like some attraction?
What was the joke
I
about
know.
Dane Cook?
Oh, somebody... oh, God, I adored this. Just somebody who makes, like, fake events for the city of Atlanta decided that they were going to make a fake event for the reopening of I-85 featuring Dane Cook.
Yeah.
Nice.
And they even made a map that said, like henna tattoo station.
It was fun.
And it was sponsored by Firehouse Subs. I was like, this is amazing.
It was funny. I
How many
remember
people
going,
bought it?
oh, well, how many people were part of that event? A lot, right? There's thousands
Oh,
of
totes.
people that were part of it. It was funny.
I think
Yeah,
so.
take a look at it. It was
Check it out.
very amusing.
On
made me
the
go.
subject of very funny, I still just... I'm done. Did you guys see my Kendrick Lamar video that I posted on Facebook?
No.
No, you
Did
know
you?
I don't do that.
Did you see it?
need to change that. I rewatched it several times because I found it so funny that it warranted a rewatch. But the
Like
problem
Friends?
is,
Or
if I play it
Or
right now,
Office? You owe them money.
Yeah, Kendrick Lamar's not getting a.
We don't have Kendrick
Yeah.
Lamar money yet.
that and also
Who do you think has more money, Kendrick Lamar or Backstreet Boys?
Ken
Backstreet
Lamar.
Boys.
See?
Ken Lamar, bro.
Legacy. It's all about the legacy.
I feel
royalties,
like
man.
you go into any skating ring right now, what are they playing?
Backstreet Boys for sure.
Yes, yeah, but Kendrick,
Backstreet
but Kendrick
Boys.
Lamar is like selling tickets for like $350 for nosebleeds.
I mean, he's got Kevin Hart fame right now, for
That's
sure.
what I'm saying.
But the Backstreet Boys, for this long, maintaining.
Plus, you have to.
And they were back.
Yeah, and you have to factor in the amount of like MILF
What?
they get.
No, for real though, there was like a group of middle-aged women who would take their daughters to the Backstreet Boys shows.
And leave them in the car.
And there was like a name for them, and they were like big fans of the band, quote unquote, is how they got around it. But it was like, you were perving on them kids, bro. Just
they?
be honest. Oh, big time.
Oh, they were fucking.
They're like, hey.
Maddie is like, this is so new to me.
Yeah.
It's true.
What was your favorite boy band?
I'm not really into boy bands. My little sister, though, she really liked One Direction. She wanted to go to a concert, like, at 3 years old.
What?
I think my mom almost took her, but then the tickets were expensive.
My
She's like,
my sister and my
yeah, 'cause
mom
it was
went
that
to.
one that went to El Paso, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
my mom went to that one.
Yeah.
What was your favorite concert you guys have been to? I know this is the exact same thing as that stupid, dumb Facebook thing.
Definitely.
10 that I've been to,
Oh, I
and
did
one
too.
that I lied about.
Fuck that shit.
But
Fuck that shit. And you know,
I honestly have not been to 10, so I
yeah,
can't really do
that was
job.
my biggest thing was I was like
I've been to 10
90%
stand-up shows. Does that
exactly.
count?
90% of those people who posted that I was like, you have not been to 10 fucking concerts. I know who you
This is
are.
gonna sound real
Racist.
nerdy.
Oh.
Racist.
I just figured it's our show.
I went to go see Fiddler on the Roof. No, no, I went to go see.
Neil
You
deGrasse
guys
Tyson?
don't give a fuck. Zool Bailey, the cellist.
Alexa, who is
I
what
used to
you
play
just said?
cello, so I'm with you.
Zool
Cello!
Bailey, I saw him and he was real good.
My favorite.
But that's the only concert.
How
I've been
long
to.
was his bow?
That's not how that works.
Is it a bow? What is it
It's
called?
a bow.
It is,
Ah! I make joke!
but they're all about the same length though. So just know that.
Except for the double
Opportunity.
bass.
I saw something.
We saw a
that-
dude carrying that in
What's
the
the
little Asian boy.
What's the famous violins that you like? The really old
Stradivarius.
Mhm.
Stradivarius.
Apparently, they don't sound better than newer violins.
Really?
Yes, newer violins actually sound better.
That's sad.
And they had, like-
I don't think it's about sounding better. I think they sound distinct.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah, but they don't
Is it like a
because
dinosaur?
people couldn't tell the difference.
Well,
they did like a big.
Non-musician. Was
no,
it with musicians?
they were professionals. They could not tell the difference.
What
You
race were they?
Shattered.
What race were they?
I don't know, probably white.
I'm assuming it matters.
They were probably white.
Yeah, they were. Just always in.
fucking whitey, am I right?
Always. Right?
Am I right?
Favorite concert?
All right, so there's this
Shattered.
Japanese punk rock band called P-Lander Z, and
What did you just say?
Wait.
Entire sentence.
Start from the ethnicity.
all right, so
right.
I'll break this down for you. There is a Japanese
Jap.
punk rock band.
Punk rock.
Their name is motherfucking P-Lander Z.
Beelander. Z.
Belanders.
So the whole point of the band, which there's a documentary called Mad Tiger,
Beelander.
Landing on the P.
but there's this whole documentary called Mad Tiger. It's about these guys, and
Mad Tiger.
they do.
Sounds like a sushi.
It's
I
pure.
need two Mad Tiger, please.
It's
All right,
like
calm
it's,
down.
No, seriously.
yeah, chill. But it's like hardcore punk rock music, like fucking like yeah, like rager kind of things. But
Okay.
the thing is, on top of all this, in the middle of the shows, they'll just run off stage and
Sorry.
put kaiju suits on.
Kaiju.
And just get in fucking fist fights with each other, and there's P-Lander bowling where they put a big bowling
Bowling?
ball on one of the P-Landers'
Bowling
heads,
ball.
and then everybody grabs whoever has it and throws them towards bowling pins.
They toss him.
But my favorite moment, I've seen them 3 times now. My favorite moment was I knew what part of the show it was coming up, and I knew that they would grab people out of the
And
audience.
you wanted to be that bowling ball.
No, they grab people out of the audience to play the instruments.
to fucking.
To fucking rage on the instruments,
Yeah.
and I looked at the guitarist, I was like, bro, you got me, bro.
I know cello, bro.
You got me,
I
bro.
cello,
I do
and
cello.
fucking P-Lander yellow, because they're all colored like Power Rangers. P-Lander yellow was like, yeah! And I'm like, fuck! And I got to go on stage and play guitar for P-Lander Z.
Were you good?
I was alright, but
Were
the
you
whole
incredible?
the whole point-
Did you get sponsored?
the
that
whole
day
point
by
was just
Abunchajerks?
fucking like you hold a chord, you just like you just like it's punk rock.
What's your
music.
favorite chord?
G major.
Obviously.
It's very
Why would
Spanish.
you pick anything else?
G major Spanish.
G major. Yeah, have you heard of?
He's
I'll
caliente,
play it for you
Chris.
later.
Muy caliente.
But
Basically, any song I make has that chord. Dominant.
You make the song with the G major.
But like those concerts, in all honesty, those are some of the funnest concerts I've ever been. Like
They sound a lot of fun. They
like,
sound a lot better
the whole-
than
like it's not about like
standing there.
I would go to like rock shows and like there's a mosh pit and like I'm gonna fuck somebody up in the mosh pit.
Did you?
No, because I'm here to listen to
Oh,
music
shit.
and have a good time.
That's right. I went to go see
Ghostface Killer.
Volbeat.
I don't know who that is.
Man, you guys are saying some weird names.
Volbeat. They do a lot of music. Whatever. And
They do a lot of
fucking.
music.
You guys know who Sebastian Bach is? Is something.
Yes.
He fucking was there with like
Have you heard of Wolfgang?
What's his name?
No,
It's Sebastian Bach?
It's Sebastian Bach. Yeah, he fuck.
Isn't he Canadian?
He does. Yeah, he has long hair. What band was
Yeah.
he from? Fuck my ass.
All I know is I saw him on Trailer Park Boys,
Jesus Christ.
and this
On the
fucker.
trains.
Yeah, this fucker. I met him, and he was a piece of shit. He was a fucking dick.
Related to someone that we would know that isn't Sebastian Bach.
He is the equivalent of Christian Bale.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, he was a prick. Even when he because I met him because he was like not in his trailer because he was flipping shit. I was like, "Oh, you're Sebastian Bach," and he's like, "Don't you fucking forget it." And then he left.
What the hell?
And
Calibrate, bro.
We're gonna own it. We're gonna
So-
owe them money.
He should be thankful at least
Nah,
somebody
man, Predators, he's
recognized
dope
him
as
because I
fuck.
don't.
Yeah, but they would still love for us to have their money.
that's weird, man.
I'll just talk
Everybody
over
has,
it so nobody
everybody
can
has
hear it.
hair coloring.
It's very weird that you're into it.
Dude, it's a good time.
Who got you into that? Who
How about
found
Ryan?
that? Shout out to Rydog.
What's his last name? Is it Wu?
Pruitt.
Oh.
See? Racist as fuck.
One up. Johnny's in the lead right now.
Yeah.
But like, that's why nothing started turning me off more to go into live music than was like pretension and people who had to go aggro. Like that was like a good time and everybody had a good time and everybody was fun.
Sebastian Bach was the most pretentious aggro bitch.
Fuck that shit.
He started a mosh pit with like 40-year-old like people having a midlife crisis.
Yeah, and they had the leather jacket from when they were in high school.
No, the thing is, it was like a concert thrown for like not for kids obviously, but people had their kids and like people were like lifting their kids up so the 40-year-old men didn't just like
Were they
obliterate
putting a
them.
bowling ball in their head? Because that's part of a game of another show.
No.
Oh. Should have gone to that show.
Fucking obliterated.
Yeah, man. And then when Volbeat came on, they're like, everybody, let's just try to tone it down.
I don't know of anyone I'd want to go see live because I don't care.
Linkin Park.
Everything sounds so much better on my Beats side. So shout out to Beats.
You're so,
responsible.
Some 81?
You're so fucking stupid, Brooks.
Yeah.
Go to a fucking symphony.
I do.
Do you like it?
It's fine.
Dress up in a fucking suit, go get some class in your
I
life.
saw Jason Alexander perform live with the symphony. He was great. Would have sounded better on headphones. Guaranteed. That's a fact.
That's weird. No.
Yeah.
What kind of what? How much did you pay for the tickets?
It's Atlanta Symphony Orchestra, so it's not cheap.
I don't look, man. I don't want to shit talk the Atlanta Symphony Orchestra, but I don't think I would rather go see the Boston Pop Orchestra or something.
Oh, I live in Atlanta,
Right, but the Boston Pop does do tours, so
Suck a dick.
but I'm not going to travel to go see them.
To Atlanta, you're not going to travel to your own city?
to Atlanta.
No, I got to see them perform all of the John Williams music. That was
See,
actually
no,
pretty
because
cool.
that's not actual symphony music.
I don't care about
It's a
fucking
music
actual symphony
score.
music. I'm saying music sounded cool because I like Star Wars and they were playing Star Wars music. I don't care about the symphony one. I don't care about that.
But you're saying that it sounds better on headphones, so that's just not true.
I mean, it is to me. Just like the violins sound the exact same. Doesn't you, but doesn't fucking matter. I like dinosaurs.
You
don't like
give me
dinosaurs.
shit for making the same argument about the dinosaurs.
It's the same thing. I don't fucking care.
It's okay if he
I like
makes the argument,
dinosaurs.
just not you.
I mean,
I was just saying the dinosaurs are here before us. You can dislike dinosaurs, but it would have made Jurassic Park
it's
very
not
boring.
true. The Earth's only 2,000 years old. It started with Jesus.
Remember, vanishing point? Like
Well,
you were
it's
saying, that's
2017.
proof. That's
What
proof.
happened in
The Earth
17?
is flat, man.
What happened in 17?
Yeah. It was 2,000 years old. What happened in 17?
fucking 17.
We're starting with 17, guys!
Yeah, 17 was a zero.
Oh,
in the
we're
Bible.
ready to graduate!
What year did you graduate high school?
17.
Yeah?
Yeah. 2017, bro. 7.
He's looking forward to it.
All 6s and 7s.
That's
You're
weird.
graduating
Man.
with my brother.
Oh, yeah, I did.
2005, bitch.
Oh,
A fight.
alive! What was your dumb rhyme that they made?
Just 05.
Oh, 5!
It starts getting weird after 10. Like,
Oh, 10! 10! The 10s!
It's like you came to the conclusion that you finally figured out how to count to 10.
2010 sounds dumb. 2011's not terrible. 2010 sounds rough.
They all sound dumb.
look, 20. I think I was, 2013?
2010? Oh,
Yeah, it was 2013, and it was like, maybe they'll graduate, because 2012 was supposed to be the end of the world. I know people flip shit over
I
that.
thought that was 2K.
Remember, they
was Y2K.
they watched that what's his name, John Cusack movie, and there was
2012?
and then he was like, "Oh shit, it's gonna
Oh, I
happen
do not
for
like
real."
him. What else was he in recently?
I don't know. They're all shit, so I don't really pay attention.
Oh,
Except
not
for
not that
Bridgeport,
movie, but... Oh, the San Andreas was one similar to that with
Mhm.
Rock. Shout out to Baywatch. Comes out on the 24th. We're sponsored by Baywatch. So, Zac Efron's funny.
Specifically, you were sponsored by Zac Efron.
Yeah, I mean, he's really funny, though. Like, did you see Sorority Girls or whatever the...
Yep, I did. Neighbors.
Fraternity house.
It's funny.
It was
Why
alright.
did you say you're so wrong there, sorority girls? It's like the opposite.
The subheader on it was
It was Sorority
Neighbors
Girls.
2 Sorority Rising.
Yeah,
I remember
or
right.
something like that. It had chick from 40.
Seth
30,
Rogen was in it too, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, I hate that dude.
Dude, shut the fuck up. He's a Canadian treasure.
Oh, he's another Canadian?
I like that he took on Kim Jong-un by himself or whatever
He
his
fucking
name
did.
is.
Him and fucking
Yeah, Franco. They're like,
He said, "Fuck it,
hilarious."
house. We're doing this shit.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, we're gonna let that through.
They dropped copies of that movie over North Korea from balloons.
Fuck you. It's such an epic fuck you.
Yeah, that's funny.
Oh my god.
Funny movie too.
Especially because he was
Good movie.
like they kept coming back to Katy Perry.
Yeah.
Kim, do you ever feel like a plastic bag floating in the wind?
What movies are coming out again that we were looking forward
started
to?
and then I didn't finish it because I couldn't get through the first like 20 minutes.
Where he hides
I
a
thought-
rocket.
I thought
He
that
hides
he-
a rocket up his butthole.
What did you not like about it?
It's not a big movie.
I just could not.
What is a
get
Maddie
past-
movie?
I don't know.
It has to be
John knows better.
semi-clever for her to even consider
What was
watching
your
a
last
comedy.
movie you loved, so we can help relate to
The
it?
last movie I loved.
Life Aquatic.
Yeah, that one was good.
So it has to be self-referential. It has to be really well written.
Mhm.
Just kind of
She's not one to
lots
watch.
of moving parts.
Her tolerance for stupidity in a movie is probably Will Ferrell.
See, my
Like The Campaign.
There's-
Didn't you really like that one, or you just thought it was funny?
That was
there is no northern
I
threshold
like
for
that
Christopher.
one.
Fucking stupid. As
That's
it
funny.
is.
I don't know.
It's worth a
I don't
Google.
watch enough
Did you
movies
watch-
to
did you
tell
watch
what
Get
I
Hard?
like. What?
Did you watch Get Hard? It's funny.
Get Hard was
Funny. Kevin Hart
no,
was-
I'm sorry. I have
Will
not
Ferrell.
seen Get Hard. My bad.
My mom
I
loves
do
that
need to
movie.
check that out.
It's funny. I mean, Will Ferrell's in it, so therefore it's a good movie.
I don't know.
That's how it works. And Kev Hart,
What? Name a movie you love. That's funny.
Mystery Men.
Best in Show. Didn't you like that one?
I like Best in Show.
Fucking
Did you love it though?
Yes.
Where is her busy bee?
Yeah, exactly.
See, Best in Show.
Oh,
That's
I like
it's
that
kind
one.
of dry. you know,
Oh,
it
it's
takes
so
itself
dry.
seriously.
I love it so much.
Why do you know like movie?
Why do I not like movies?
Why you know like movie?
Why you know like movie? You
I don't
know
know.
like
I just
many
don't
movie,
watch
Brooks.
a lot of movies. I don't
You
know
like
why.
TV more?
Yeah, I just always watch TV. We didn't watch a lot of movies unless like we'd go to the movie theater.
We're sponsored by Views.
Yeah. No.
Don't
yeah,
say that.
Yeah, we
are
didn't
Cody
watch-
Fox.
Shut up.
Fuck, dude, stop with that fucking accent. I hate it so much.
Yeah.
My brother would do the same thing, and then it just became habit. And I'm like, this is not okay. This is okay in El Paso, because
That
you're
was
never
all.
gonna find a Vietnamese person. But if you go anywhere else, this is not okay.
You're not gonna find any of them around here.
It's so racist, okay? We know they're afraid of El Paso. Vietnamese people hate sand.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like sand. It gets
The heat
everywhere.
reminds
It's so
me.
itchy.
Yeah, the heat reminds me of the napalm
Oh, did we lose that? Yeah, we lost.
We lost that. Well, technically, it was a success because we contained communism,
and we said it was a success.
Oh yeah, that's what they
accomplished.
That's what they taught Frank in basic training.
Yeah, they
Chris,
taught
what's
Frank
new
and
with
Mary.
politics? You've been really excited on Facebook to share your stories.
Well, it's because
We're also sponsored by Dr.
it's
Pepper.
because of the fucking bullshit that came down here the other day.
Which one?
So the first off the firing of Comey.
Shout out to Comey.
And then he totally said, he was like, yeah, we need to move on from this Trump-Russia bullshit.
Dude,
so that's
if
why
he
I
needs
fired
a
him.
job, bunch of jerks, I think.
Yeah, it's an unpaid internship, but we'll have him.
I mean, he might have the experience that we're looking
Maybe.
for.
How cool would it be to have a former FBI director?
Not at all.
Just
we would
weird.
not be ourselves. We would not like it. We would hate it.
Nah,
and
man.
It would
No,
not happen.
this is
He
his
doesn't have-
chance to like cut loose and like.
Yeah, and he doesn't
do
have
it.
God.
Sunday shoes.
Yeah.
Turns
Exactly.
out
Jack,
he's
get
basically just James Franco.
Oh, I don't know if
Fucking
he's he
420
doesn't
Blazers,
appear
bro.
to be James Franco.
But, like, the fact that on top of firing
camera.
him, clearly because he was investigating him, and saying so, then now...
But he clearly said that that's not why he did it. Why
no,
would he say
that's,
that he did
that's
it? For that
literally
reason?
what he said the next day during an interview. He said, well, we need to move on from this Trump-Russia thing. And then the next week...
He proved that nothing happened except for, the stuff that he did mention.
Yeah, exactly. And then on top of all this, like, my favorite thing is I was reading this article, the breakdown of the thing that broke this week, and, like, they were talking about, sources within the White House were saying that they were hoping for a quiet week after Comey. And then this motherfucker's
Well,
like...
they're doing a lot of good jobs of switching our eyes to other things like Sauron.
Yeah, like they're trying to constantly
Good
one-up
Lord of the
themselves so we
Rings
don't
player.
recognize what we're doing, or what they're doing, rather. But yeah.
What is gaze? What is he saying? Doesn't matter.
Either way.
What about gays?
Steal his gaze.
Oh, steal his...
I don't remember what
Oh,
I don't remember the quote.
Sauron.
Yes.
Either way, my favorite
Oh,
thing...
his gaze! Oh.
Yeah.
G-A...
I thought you said Soros, like George Soros.
I-Z...
Soros.
Anyways.
Soros?
My favorite thing was today was the defense security guy had a press conference, and he was like, he did not reveal sensitive information. What he did was share information, but he didn't leak the source of the information, which, like
That was kind of what you said, where we had to ask you to repeat the Japanese thing.
Yeah,
What?
yeah. So the word salad that they used
said it.
was he revealed the information,
Just not
but
his
he
source.
didn't reveal the source. But the whole point of this thing was this information is so rare and so only from one
And so
potential-
actually true.
Yeah, and so actually true that all the
Like
Russian
Switch AAA games?
Switch true. No, that's
Very
not
rare.
true. That's super rare.
Nice.
But it's not true though. Oh, well,
You had
they
to
have one.
explain it, but it was okay.
But yeah, but the idea is like there's
So we're
literally
50.
nobody else who this could have come from,
Stop.
but like maybe one dude. So it's like all the Russian people had to do, all the Russian spy agency had to do was just like, okay, so who do we know that works with Americans in this area? Oh, okay, so like,
Yeah.
and then all they had to do is kick that information over to Syria, which is their buddy, and now that person could die.
Yeah, slit their throat, pull their tongue
Yeah,
out through
and
it.
then just like that.
Oh, that's
and-
Colombians.
And the best part is too is that it came from a country, and it sounds like it came from Israel. And the whole thing is, even if that person who leaked this information was safe, now Israel is probably like, we're not going to share shit with you anymore. If you're just going to be telling everybody, fuck you. Like, why would we show you any information?
It's not
So-
I'll show you mine if you show me yours situation.
No, they
Definitely not.
out of the kindness of their heart were like, since we're in the area and we have Mossad, which is like one of the best spy agencies in the world, so you can better
Next
do
to
your
ISIS.
job, here's some information.
No, it's nice.
And we took that and we're like, oh, cute! Anyway, so here, Russia, you can just have that.
Yeah.
And now Israel's going to be like, until Trump leaves, they're going to be like, well, fuck you. We're not giving you any
We
information.
just watched his commencement speech
What a rectum.
at the Liberty
What a
University.
fucking rectum. Where
Where he
Jerry
just-
Falwell Jr.'s college? Fuck that dude.
Yeah, where
Oh,
he just
Jerry.
he just
Ain't
read
that
off
right, Jerry?
a
Oh, Jerry.
football schedule.
Yep.
It's funny,
Oh.
because that's our president.
It's fucking.
Although I could listen to Obama talk about the basketball schedule, and I'd be completely okay with that for some reason.
Yeah, but at least he wouldn't give away secrets.
This is why people discredit
and
Democrats, Brooks, because of the statements like that.
What?
Basically, now someone could just be like, well, Brooks just wants a Democrat, so we don't have to improve us.
No, I just want Obama.
Exactly. That's
They'll
your guy.
just twist it.
They're just going to turn it into, well, Brooks only wants his guy, and there's no reason to say Trump's bad, because Democrats hate anybody who's not a Democrat.
Or anybody who's not Obama.
I would say that I haven't liked any of the previous people besides Obama.
Not even Billy? Hi.
Everybody likes.
I'll play a saxophone.
No.
No, he kind of creeped me out. Like he was gonna fuck my mom.
Because he was. That was the thing he was going to do. If he ran into your mom, he'd be like, hi.
Like a little stepdad.
Yeah, he would totally be the overly sexual stepdad. Just giving back rubs. Like, hi, Brooks, how you doing?
Like Hulk Hogan, putting lotion on his daughter's legs.
Oh, Brooks. Oh, maybe you got a lot of tension in your shoulders. We're going to have to work that out later.
He was a little nervous. I mean, he was definitely chill, but...
Yeah,
how's your ankles? He goes.
Not good.
Kind of like...
Not good.
How's your ankles?
They were real bad, actually.
Slowly pulls off your sock.
Good.
I mean...
Snips your foot.
That's his fault. That's not a good pull.
Oh, man.
Off the sock.
Anyways. Well, I look forward to 4 years from now when every Republican I know that voted for Trump acts like it didn't happen.
Well, we're not allowed to make inflammatory statements like that.
What? That something happens in 4 years?
I'm just saying in 4 years there's gonna. I get the distinct feeling that there's gonna be a whole group of people who are gonna act like they didn't vote for Trump when they totally did.
How is that inflammatory?
You can't imply that the presidency won't last more than 4 years.
Right.
I don't think it's safe.
No, I'm not saying in terms of him.
Oh, maybe we'll get
existing.
famous.
I'm saying that he won't win. He won't win re-election. Is what I'm saying.
I know. No, I'm not saying anything about you.
But people are talking about
Brooks.
being impeached. So how is that different than what I just said?
I don't know, man. I just think it's a dangerous time to be saying things like that. Because you saw what happened in Colbert. Like, he's being investigated by the FCC.
Yeah, they went ham on him.
Or FCC.
Yep, FCC. You got it.
For making that stupid joke.
DSGB. He did call Donald Trump's mouth a dick receptacle.
Which is hilarious. I didn't know that. I just didn't know if he would last 4 years.
What is there to investigate at that point, though?
I don't know.
I don't
it's
understand.
just to imply that the presidency won't last more than... I don't want to say it. Forget it. If you're too thick, then forget it.
How thick is it?
No, I'm not
Is it
talking
4
about
years
you.
thick?
I'm
It's a little
talking
bit of a
about
baby arm.
Stephen Colbert. I don't understand what the investigation is.
Oh, because...
Like, he said it.
Well, you know how, like, what do you call it, that, the thermos company Yeti, how they sued that Arctic company
My Yeti.
for making a similar product. Are you familiar with Yetis?
No.
Anyways,
They're by Silver Cup.
the whole point of it is, like, if you can just bring a case against them and cost them money, you win, even if you lose. Hey, we'll just keep him tied up in court for a year or two
for
defending
being
Colbert.
homophobic.
Yeah, and then it'll cost them $2 million, and then we got them to waste $2 million.
Gotcha.
Fucking stupid.
Hey, it's libel.
Yeah. Oh, it's fucking libel. Yeah, it's not clearly a comedy show, but whatever.
Are those considered comedy shows?
Yep.
Late night talk shows?
Mm-hmm.
So typically they are protected under the against libel under the when you're making fun of something and
Racist.
Shit. I don't know.
You know the term.
About.
Yeah. But basically, it's like if it's kind of teasing, it's obviously
Are you
done
talking
in
about, like,
jest. Parody. Yes.
Parody.
Thank you.
Or
Comedy shows are covered under
well.
yeah, satire and parody.
But satire is a little harder to pull off.
True.
Because people still take that seriously.
That is very true.
Like, I didn't like the movie The Lobster until I realized it was a satire. And I was like, that was actually a good movie.
I fucking loved The Lobster, actually.
It's a weird movie.
It's trippy as balls, but I loved it.
I haven't finished Yoga
You have to-
Hosers. Not that that's related.
Oh,
but
I
was
love
thinking
Yoga Hosers, too.
It was related to the
I heard
walrus.
Peep Show's good. Have you guys seen Peep Show?
The TV
my
series?
parents won't let me watch
Yeah, I
that.
heard it was pretty good.
It's weird.
I haven't
'cause
seen it.
I was going to watch the first episode, and, like, for 5 minutes, it was a first-person view camera.
I think it's...
Camera.
Isn't
And I
it
was like,
first person the whole time?
Yeah, it is entirely first person. I was like, I don't know if I like this.
Unless I have a wand in it, then I can control it. Cast spells.
Like a Wiimote?
A Bardica Barva.
That's not it. You know that's not it. Don't play. He gets so serious about that one thing.
¿Cómo se llama?
Dice.
Nice.
Gross.
Up top.
Como se dice.
Burp.
Better.
¿Cómo se dice burp en español?
Burp.
Yo no sabo.
Nice.
Where do you want to go on vacation?
Yeah. Where do you want to go on vacation?
I need to get my passport.
You know, Chris is going on vacation and he's going nowhere, and that's the end of this month.
Cool.
It was that, you know how I was talking to you about, like, oh man, I'm going on vacation. I was like, we got to figure out how to do the podcast. And then I realized I'm just staying home the whole time. And then, you know, I kind of laughed at
That
myself.
makes it easier for us.
True. We are going at the end of this month, well, the beginning of next month. Me and Katie are going to North Carolina.
Canada.
So
What's up
going
in
out to the mountains.
the Carolinas?
Moonshine.
There,
And incest.
there's a cabin.
Yucky barbecue.
Well, there's
Syrup.
a camp that Katie used to be a camp counselor at, and they have cabins that you can rent just to go hang out. So
Insider.
that's what we're doing.
You can't imply that they'll have sex on their vacation, because that puts undue pressure on Katie.
It's a Christian campsite, so I feel like that'd be weird.
No, that would make it more hot.
I think that's the whole point. Is like we shouldn't be doing this.
Yeah, exactly.
Just a little bit. Just
Matt is so pissed.
and I'm done.
Is there so much there's that much negotiation that goes on?
There's no negotiation.
I think the more negotiation that goes on, the more it's closer to rape.
Exactly. No, please, come on, really, come on.
take a
You're like, it's like in the.
Oh, speaking
the
of, Cosby had an interview.
PG-13.
I want-
Cosby had an interview.
Oh yeah, what's up with him?
He just hasn't talked in a while. He's like, I hope I'm not in trouble anymore.
Oh, boopity.
Well, that was really, it made me really sad because, you know, the shots that they always show of them walking to the
And
court?
then you do it like this.
Like, he looked so jolly and precious, and he was like, and he's like, but it's like, oh man, I do rape people. Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah, this is sad because he looked so, like, just cute old man, but creepy.
I don't see very well, but I can see the color of the pill that I slip into your drink.
¿Qué color?
It's probably white. Let's be honest.
Blanco.
Talk about your fidget spinner.
Talk about it.
I got a fidget spinner, but I'm one of those people that got it just to have it as a toy. Because I don't have anxiety.
Oh, it
so-
doesn't increase your focus?
No, I just have it to play with
It
it.
doesn't cure your ADHD?
It keeps
Does
me
it
from
cure
being
your
bored
AIDS?
in class. Because
Nice.
I get bored in my critical thinking class.
Is it a miracle
How ironic.
toy?
Yeah. What?
Is it a miracle toy?
No, I
Is it a
mean,
miracle ploy?
Sure.
Is it a miracle boy?
What do you think it's worth dollar amount for the amount of time you've played and for what it's provided you pleasure-wise?
How long have I had it? Like a week? I've had it like a week. I've played with it maybe like 20 minutes at a time every day. So
I really hope people are just listening and they don't know directly what we're talking about.
no, Jonny specifically said fidget spinner
Yeah,
already.
but
So
we can't see it. I just hope it sounds
Well, I'm gonna
funny.
put-
everybody knows what the
I'm
fidget
gonna
spinners
put one
are
up in
by
the
now.
background for this episode, so
Oh, have it
Ouch.
spinning
I'll
the
spin
whole
one
time.
No, but I can like put it on one finger and like spin it and it's
Can you really do it on one finger?
Have you
Oh,
got
so
any
can
skills?
improve.
Grab it with your
got
feet.
mad
Where is it?
skills.
Grab it with your
She's
toes
got
like
skills.
animal. Aim
They're
it.
multiplying. And we owe someone money.
No, because we said
If-
skills.
Losing.
It's
Troll.
See, so immediately, I bought that for Maddie. Immediately, I get back to
Look
work,
at that
and
balance.
Brooks is like, these are literally $1 on Amazon.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I'm gonna go return it, and there's a big old fat sign that says no returns, no refunds,
You're like, fuck.
or exchanges. And I was like, okay, I paid literally 20 times too much.
Nice.
What would you
I've
have
been
paid
there.
for it? Do you think it's still worth 20? Are you satisfied?
Hey, at least
I
you,
would have paid $5 probably.
at least you didn't buy a suit from Dillard's and then go look on it online and realize you could have paid half price.
Why
Shout
would
out
you
to
even look
online.
online if you had already bought it?
I thought it was tailored.
Because I'm the kind of person who loves.
Can you? I mean, this is a dumb question. Do you know your measurements enough to have a tailored suit online?
Not to mention the fact that you don't really like, because
You don't get to see what it looks like, and
that,
That's why you need to get
and
that
you can't
image of
really
look.
get it measured. You
That would
can't.
be handy, actually.
I think that's what it's for.
Really? I thought it was just like, you look great.
I think it's you look suck.
Yeah.
I think it takes a picture and shows you what like other things would look on you. I believe is how it's supposed to work. That's what I assumed.
All I know is that tailored stuff, you can't really do it just off of measurements. It has to be the actual clothes have to be on you, and then you make measurements
be
off
on
of
you.
it. So no, you don't.
I want to be on you.
You can't handle this.
If you guys
roller
had to pick
coaster.
another job, what would it be? It could be anything. Unrealistic as well.
Unrealistic as well. Yeah, writer director Quentin Tarantino style. Cadaver.
You want to be a cadaver?
Nice.
A professional
A professional cadaver.
Yeah.
No, I see Brooks as the kind of person that goes and has people paid, like the art colleges where it's like, and now a nude study. Brooks is like, I'm here,
Yeah.
I feel like I would be
Basketball
an
player.
announcer at the medieval times. I feel like I'd be I'm just like awful person.
That sounds like a
but
great
keeping
retirement
everyone
job.
awake.
Let's hear it for the Blue Knights.
That sounds like a great
My
retirement.
night.
Yeah.
I want to make
Just Borat, and they
Yeah.
hate it the whole time. I don't know. I feel like I could do that. Not successfully, but I feel like I could.
sporting a new horse.
That sounds amazing.
Oh
my God.
I feel like that's,
seriously, I
I
wanna
see
make
myself in the dumb outfit.
Yeah, I want to make enough money where I can have a job like that, where it's like we can only pay you part time and like $10 an hour. Be
I'll
like,
do this for the
deal
money.
taken.
I think that's why my dad went to the Middle East. He's just like, yeah, sure, whatever.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
$10 an hour? Might as well.
I mean, and they're paying by plane fare or
Right.
half of it at least.
And I can shoot a goat right in his dumb face. Shout out to goats.
Yeah. Literally,
Why do they have-
I may have to cut that. No joke.
Why?
I don't know. It's too detailed.
Why do they
There
have?
are goats.
Why do they have
Yeah.
square irises?
I right?
Irate.
All right.
Why do wait? They have square?
Yes, they do.
I thought they were triangles.
That's Alexa. She
square.
knows.
As weird as that sounds.
Oh.
Maddie, what would you be if you weren't a
An
scooper
artist.
of the creamer?
I'd be like the person that does the
Hot food.
Facebook
Oh.
like advertisements. Like the Cartoon Network ones are really cool. I like the Arby's ones as well.
The
They
Arby's
they
ones
just
are
get to
so
like
good.
create stuff and then put it
The
on
Arby's
Facebook.
So,
is
like,
just
social
the
media?
best.
Yeah, but like I just want to be the one that makes the things, because like Cartoon Network has like a bunch of like they'll do little drawings and paintings.
Oh, and then Arby's had that fucking Overwatch thing. It
No,
was
they've had
so
all
They have like
stupid.
all kinds of little models and stuff.
Yeah.
They
on
do
there.
all the things.
Yeah, I like
They're
that.
very funny.
I would do that.
I would want Patton's job.
Oswald?
No,
George Patton.
George Patton. Thank you.
He's dead.
I
His
know.
job
You
is
wouldn't wanna
being
be Patton
dead.
I
Oswalt?
said unrealistic. No, I wouldn't want to be Patton Oswalt.
But he's hilarious.
He's not that funny.
Yeah, but he had sadness in his life, and he is very funny.
Well,
He's very funny. He was on King of Queens.
I don't think
You could hang out with Kevin James.
I don't like Kevin James, and I don't like Patton Oswalt.
I don't like Kevin James either, though.
He's precious.
I'm with him now.
Kevin James is like
It's like
the dollar menu of comedy.
Yeah,
And it just-
yeah, that sounds about right. All right, I have I have a topic for the group.
I top.
There's a gentleman. His name
Patton Oswalt.
Antonio Cromartie. Have you read this story?
No.
I had a
Because
Cromartie
you just
the
asked
other
if I
day.
read a story.
Antonio Cromartie's wife, Tarika, revealed she's pregnant
Ugh, gross.
with
That's I'm
Antonio
already over it.
Cromartie's 14th child.
Okay.
It gets worse.
Okay.
This gentleman had a vasectomy in 2011 and has had
That's some potent semen.
4 kids post vasectomy.
So does
So
the
lawsuit on the doctor?
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
Step one. After
Yeah.
the first one.
Now, on top of this, let's just say hypothetically, you had a vasectomy, or in this case,
Another one, you mean?
Sure.
What is a vasectomy?
Basically, tubes tied. Your male tubes tied.
I know what that is, but I'm saying what is vasectomy for a lady?
Actual tube ties.
Hysterectomy. No, I'm kidding.
Hysterectomy is they take the whole thing.
Yeah.
I think they still just kind of there's a term I don't fucking know.
They just put the little thing that you baste chicken with and just shove it up there.
Yeah.
That's weird.
But like,
Yeah.
What if this is like dick shaped?
like what if you paid?
Just-
You had. God. What if you paid?
Maddie's so uncomfortable.
Alright, I'm gonna go to the bathroom really quick.
Fair
I
enough.
knew you had to go to the
I
bathroom.
really have to
Go for it. What if you seriously? What if you took the time out of your day and paid to have this surgery, and you had 4 more kids?
It wouldn't happen.
Oh my god!
I don't know. What do you need, Doc?
I don't know, I'm just thinking, because, like, he was right to have the surgery because at this point he's already had, like, 10 children.
He's doing like the right thing. He's like, I've had too many
but
kids.
after the 11th, I would have realized something was wrong.
And be like, y'all
probably
fix
went to
this.
Go, yeah, so he's stupid.
Found a new
Wait,
lady who's
is
not.
he like super Roman Catholic?
Why didn't
Does he
she
wear
get it?
condoms?
Because it don't feel as good.
Why didn't the lady get removed?
Get
Seriously.
removed?
Go pee.
Pretty young.
I'm just saying, because a lot of the times doctors, if you haven't had a kid yet, they won't do
The
it.
doctor's
Okay.
gone.
That's true. The doctors do. This is actually a thing. The doctors, like Katie's sister, is. She just turned 35, and she has an issue where, like, the best treatment for it was a hysterectomy, even though she was fairly young. And they're like, "But you might want to have kids," and she's like, "No, I don't fucking want kids."
But
And they
it
just-
is one of those, once you do it, you can't come
Yeah,
back.
true.
Yeah,
Once you
but
take the black,
vasectomies
you're not gonna
are
go back to a white dude.
reversible.
But it's like the idea of us, like, God damn it, 14 motherfuck.
Why? Yeah. Why would you wait after 4 kids? Is he even doing anything? Or is it just like, oh, this is fucking 14?
Like, what do you mean by doing anything?
Is he suing the doctor? Is he?
Man, I hope
taking
so.
Action.
I hope
So
so.
the story was just
Just
number
like
14.
exactly because he's had a couple public child what is it called the thing where you divorce a woman and you pay her money towards
Alimony.
well no child support.
support.
He's had a couple very public child support arguments with previous significant others.
How many
So-
he got?
How many does he got?
Significant others,
Yeah.
I think like apparently this woman
About
that-
7.
This woman that he's having the 4th post-hysterectomy kid with is his wife, and she had like 5
Alright.
of them. So I think it's like 2 or 3.
Maddie, how
I'm
many would
sorry.
you stop at?
I'm sorry.
Kids?
Yeah.
0, right?
3.
Ugh.
I'm sorry.
Not what I wanted.
And my buddy broke it down. He said
Job wreck opens.
he pays $3,500 a month per child for 8 with 7 different mothers.
And what is his income right now?
7.
And I guess 7. That's funny.
He did.
What is his income currently?
He was a starting quarterback for the Indianapolis
What is his
Colts.
current income?
in the multi-millions.
Okay.
So,
he's got it.
but he's an older dude in terms of NFL age, and he's coming up on retirement probably. And the craziest thing is the child support payments are contracted in such a way that when he retires, they go down.
Yeah, but I mean, he's got 1 out of 14 chance that, those kids are going to be half as good as he is. So,
After seriously, after 10, aren't you guys start forgetting
And
names?
7 wives?
7
Who do you think is
well,
his favorite?
wives
Who do you think is his favorite out of the 14? And how do you think
have
he
a
picks?
favorite? Like,
whichever one is.
whichever one he pays less for.
Yeah, that's his favorite.
The one that doesn't talk.
Oh my god! But just the amount of but the amount of regret.
When would you stop, Chris?
14,
What would be
fuck.
where you're starting to worry about it?
1.
Yeah, 3.
You don't think you could have 5? I feel like you'd have a big
Fuck
family.
that shit!
Get rid of
No,
that van driver
dear
dude.
God,
All
no.
the kids.
Fuck, Brooks. That says a lot about what you think about Chris.
That he likes people.
No.
Fuck no fucking way! I'd have 5 goddamn kids.
I don't know, just because you see it so negatively, I feel like you're
Yeah,
painting it
you-
negatively.
Yeah,
I think one
your
kid-
whole life is painting children in a negative light. So the idea of
broad brush.
the idea of sticking me with 5 is kind of a shitty thing to
Yeah.
do.
Does your lady likes kids, right? Because she was a camp counselor, right?
She I was a camp counselor too, but we'll see. I'm not so dead.
There's a difference between working with kids and having a child.
Exactly, and
I
recently,
would assume I've never had a
and
child.
recently she said that she's not sure that she wants to have kids too.
What would
So-
that do for you?
Lifetime.
I told her straight up. I said, "Look, it's not like we have to sign a contract that's going to be forever. So why don't we just live our lives right now like we're not going to have kids? I'm perfectly fine either way. I could flip the coin and just be like, oh, I'm never going to have kids, or I'm going to have kids. Either one's fine as long as it's like 2.
So at 3, you're like, all
three,
right.
3, I'm definitely like, fucking vasectomy is going down. Shit.
Well, if those don't work,
I don't want.
apparently they're not 100%, though.
They ain't taking my nuts, bro. I'm keeping those.
Take her nuts.
Chemical castration.
Take her nuts. Drink a lot of Mountain Dew. I
Take her
heard it
nuts.
like drops your
It does, yeah,
count.
totally.
So.
Drops your T count.
No.
Why are you shaking your head, man?
Because that's not true.
Exactly.
true.
That's some bro
It's
science. Hey, if you're having sex
I'm
with a
not
girl and
saying
drink a
it.
lot of Mountain Dew, shit, I'm getting them pregnant. Mm-mm.
I'm not saying this. I'm pretty sure.
It sounds like some West Virginia
potency.
shit right there. Yeah, that was a really mean thing I just
Citrus?
said. No, West Virginia. Like
Citrus.
that sounds like West
John
Virginia.
knows. Well, that's John.
Yeah,
He's potent.
that's what
he
I'm
hasn't had any
saying.
Mountain
He
Dew.
knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah. He put her in there.
Fucking West Virginia, man. They don't play
He
around
really
with
planted
it.
the seed, if you know what I mean. Sex. They had sex.
Thanks, Brooks. Great play-by-play.
Bam.
My
On
bad.
average,
No
sperm
pounded.
counts were 30% lower versus men who did not drink soda.
But
Is that soda
but
or
all of
Mountain
those
Dew?
men had no balls.
Soda.
So
Well, you guys said Mountain Dew.
It's the same thing. It's like if I say
But if
drugs, and then I say
Wiener
like
drugs.
you're like you didn't say crystal meth.
But
It's
if
like,
I'm taking 2 bullets out of a 6-chambered revolver and
You got 4
spinning it,
bullets.
I'm not gonna be like, no problem, bro.
dude,
Like,
that's how you win.
no, that's not how you win.
That's how they play the game.
That's how you die.
Yeah, but that's how they play the game.
would you ever play Russian roulette for $1 million?
$1 million is not that much now. You can make that in a few
Yeah,
years.
that's what I'm saying. You got a 1 in 6 chance of dying, 5 in 6 chance of getting $1 million.
It's a terrible chance. The odds are not in your favor.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
Scientifically, they are.
No, one of them is
You're-
dead, and then you can't earn any more money.
One of them is
I can
dead,
earn all the
but
money.
the other 5 is live. Plus, you have a net gain of $1 million fucking dollars.
But
If you're
the
dead,
taxes,
it doesn't matter.
Maddie just had taxes.
Tax-free.
So, I mean, this is America. There's no such thing as tax-free.
America's giving you the money. It's like a war bond.
I wouldn't trust that money. That's blood money.
Oh,
That's
blood
answer the fucking question.
Fucking
I said no. It's terrible.
Fucking
The odds
hippie.
are awful.
I do it.
I wouldn't.
Why would you need $1 million that bad? What did you do wrong?
What? It's not about needing it. I would just want a fucking $1 million, and I know I would probably get $1 million.
Probably is a weird term. Potentially.
1 in 6 chance is not good enough.
I would say
odds
that's
for me.
potentially.
1 in 6, you would not take. Would
That's what we're saying. No.
1 in 6 chance of forever permadeath.
Yes.
There are some people in video
No
games who would
revives.
not risk
Good
that.
call.
I'm just saying.
A bunch of jerks.
But it's 5.
Video game podcast.
It's 5. It's you guys
It's
are
5
looking at
people.
it. You guys are looking at it pessimistically.
No, like the death.
Yeah, because death. Death has
How's
a.
being dead?
You can't
Many
make $1 million.
things.
You can make $1 million in a few years.
You know how little sex you have when you're dead?
the most.
If it's really, then you guys deserve to fucking live. Then, because like either way, like I don't see.
Who doesn't deserve to live?
I'm not saying that.
Well,
I'm
you
just
just
saying.
said that.
I'm just saying.
I'm
like,
You don't deserve
your
to live.
material-
If you're not playing Russian roulette, you don't
like,
deserve
the
to live.
material game.
You fucking square. Maddie, would you do it?
Probably not. I'm not a risk.
Oh
taker.
come on! It's a 5 in fucking 6 chance.
Johnny, I can't even get close to a spider without freaking out. Like, I'm not putting a gun to
Oh
my
my
head.
God.
You're gonna have to push these odds up to like 1 in 100
I'm
before
not
I'm
though.
pulling
Okay,
the trigger
1 in
on
9.
it.
Lamette revolver has 9 shots. 1 in 9.
No.
Why
It's
not?
not $1 million. Is not that much money.
How much? What would you do it for then?
$1 billion.
That's ridiculous.
Yep.
But that's more of the monies.
Put the B. Put the B
Give
on
me the
it.
D,
Give
and
me
I'll
the
take
D.
the D.
So, like, that's fucking ridiculous, guys.
Why would you not want $1 billion? Why are you sticking to only needing $1 million and stuff?
Because
I'm not taking on
That's
more.
the thing, though. It's not about need. It's just $1 million. You get $1 million. That's a prize.
But
for
Chris is
fucking
now
doing
going to get $1 billion. He's gonna have more money than you.
I'm sorry. I want to rewind back to the point where he says, when you said, "Give me the B, and I'll take the D." So Brooks apparently is in a different game where if you give him $1 billion,
1 out of 9 chance, I gotta take the D.
if you take $1 billion, you'll take a dick in the butt. That's what you're saying.
I mean, for a 1 out of 9 chance.
How much money?
Yeah.
How much money would you take to literally get fucked in your ass to completion?
I would say the billion's not terrible.
$1 million.
No, I had mentioned the billion.
No,
That's not
well, yeah,
what
but
I
I'm
want.
starting it at $1 million. You would not do it.
Are
for
you
$1 million.
offering for $1 million?
Oh my god.
Do I get to meet the person? Are we gonna go on a date first? Is he gonna treat
No,
me?
it's literally I hand you the suitcase and then I bend you over and fuck you.
So you're the one doing it.
This person is now me because I'm so mad.
Well, how are you going to treat me? Are you gonna? Are
Like a
you
piece of meat.
Literally the worst. He's gonna go really bad
I
with
treat
this.
my meat very tenderly because I
If
I
you
like
talk, he's gonna
medium.
punch you in the face.
Yeah. I would treat you like a cube steak. I would pound you
Nice.
bread you
Tender me up
and
first.
then fry you
Yeah, we're in the B's.
in gravy.
Yeah,
the
bees.
You're in the bees?
I gotta take the B.
What would you do for $1 million then?
Go to work for a few years in a row.
That's disgusting.
Okay, all right. For $1 million,
It's a cash infusion. I don't think you guys are looking at it from the sense
No, I thoroughly
instant
understand.
Cash infusion now, something you don't gotta wait for, which is surprising to me that you, Brooks, would not take the opportunity to get ahead with almost zero effort.
I
And if you
fully-
lose, literally the consequence is of no consequence because you're just dead. Like, what's the worst thing that can happen to you after you die?
I
Would
get
get
to
pissed
watch
off and
no
mad
more
at you.
Marvel
But it
movies.
doesn't matter. You're fucking brained on the floor.
Well, would you be mad if I
To read
killed
any
you
more
and then
books?
she was sad, or would you not care? Because
No, because I would be dead.
you have no feelings.
I guess
You're
I
a waste
can-
of space, Maddie.
Oh my fucking god.
You got all over bin juice.
Ugh.
There's a lot of bin juice. Yeah, that's why it's covered on at least this part. That's the part we said.
It's just
All right,
boggles my mind.
all right, seriously. Let me think here for a second of what I would do for $1 million. That would be extremely unpleasant.
Would you eat things that are?
Yeah,
crazy, maybe?
I think if I was given guarantee of doing the Joe
So
Rogan
you
thing,
need,
Fear factor.
a guarantee
Yeah.
with no consequence of things being worse after.
that's a big part of it. Yeah, because a 1/6 chance of dying to death sounds awful.
I died to death, guys.
think we all know.
Obliterated.
Fucking obliterated.
And I
bro.
guess we know who's afraid of death and who's not here at this table. Because,
No.
like,
I'm not afraid
To
of
me-
death. I just love my life.
I think that's...
Things are going really great.
I don't know.
I haven't even seen Paris yet. Like, there's so much shit I want to do.
But what does it matter? Like, you see Paris and then in a few years you're dead anyway.
And there's no nachos.
Well, I live my life to
there's
the
no
fucking
nachos.
fullest.
Yeah.
I get to wake up in the morning and I fucking put on like "Lovely Day," which is a great song.
But we can't afford it.
I'm not.
Okay. You can say it if
But
you'd
it's
like.
like there's so many things that just bring me pure joy. And it's just
Mainly
like
banging.
there's no fucking way that like I would just give that up on a 1 in 6
I don't feel like
chance.
cash is the thing that I would need. Maybe a superpower. I would prefer a
Okay,
superpower.
but-
A
That's
1 in
interesting.
6 chance of getting a superpower.
Yeah.
Or a 5 in 6 chance
Okay,
of getting a superpower
Yeah.
versus dying.
Yeah, I would prefer that.
So
to
it
money.
puts you in a nuclear reactor.
See, because it's...
You
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, it's actually
It's
even
less
easier
realistic.
getting bitten by it. Well, I mean, I don't think it's realistic that someone's gonna be like,
All right, well-
would you like $1 million? Hold
There-
gun to head and shoot.
There's people out there that are nuts, man.
What if we flip this and we said you get a 1 in 5 or 1 in 6 chance
Ooh,
of
I'm getting a superpower?
or dying?
Or
Wait,
Five
if
out of
you
6.
tell me
Why
you
would
would
you
take
flip
that
it?
fucking odds, I am
This is
going
why I
cry
wanted you to
out
answer
of
this
anger.
question.
because he's just trolling Johnny really easily.
I wouldn't because we have like 2 more of these to do or something.
Well, we should have more than 2. We have enough thumbnails for 20 something.
I'm just saying tonight.
Oh my
specifically.
God.
My night.
So don't piss
So
them
I'm
off.
trying
It's
to
It's too
like-
late. It's too fucking late. You guys have teamed me.
I'm trying to think of
I've
what
been
else I
fucked,
would.
and I have not.
And you didn't even get $1 million.
I got fucked for free.
That's just
And
big.
there's the title of the episode.
Nice.
Johnny gets fucked for free.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, hey,
You will
look,
believe
Johnny's open butthole house.
I'm just saying
It's
that
the Mickey Mouse
that-
butt house.
like
Come inside.
Like,
Mickey Mouse.
like perm death. Like
You need a
I'd even be
jungle
willing to
spoil.
give up like a
I don't know.
limb on those odds, but
For me, it's
permanent.
not permadeath. Then I guess.
It's revived.
Yeah.
Oof.
That's actually not bad then. Do you get to pick what you come out as?
Reincarnation.
Do you get
Nope.
to pick? What if you
Well,
come back as like
probably
a broom?
they'll be like, you didn't learn your lesson as a human. You're gonna come back as like a turd.
I was thinking, what if you come back as a broom?
turd that does. You're not even alive, but you live in that turd
Yeah, you
until the
live
turd becomes white.
Yeah.
It could be a broom superhero.
A broom
Cleans up the
hero.
streets, something. I don't know.
The street sweeper.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Nice!
We did it. It's
That happened
happened.
really quick.
Yeah.
Come on. Didn't even have to I was behind a street sweeper like earlier today.
How was that?
I can see his vehicle. I
You
can
were in
see
the
his
car.
weapons.
Were
I
we
think he
behind
would
the street
be
sweeper?
not bad. Was he street with a sweep?
I wasn't paying attention apparently. So
Cool. How much time do we have left?
5 minutes.
Cool.
Well, we're gonna end right now because I'm in charge. Unless you guys want to continue.
Johnny, here's another thing I won't die over. I just build, dude. A bill? A B word? Fuck yeah.
What you got to live forever, but you can never have sex again.
Fuck that shit.
Interesting.
Hard pass.
Interesting.
Really?
Hard
Interesting.
pass.
Well, see, the thing is, like, I see no reason to live forever.
Exactly. First off, you get to watch everybody in your life.
I mean,
die
look at every
before your eyes.
superhero, like, towards the end of his life that had, like, where he's sitting there just bored.
Not to mention the fact that you're born with a dialect. You live within that dialect, and you don't lose that dialect.
But you would be like, you guys are
after
like
a certain point, you literally don't.
But
people
you would
wouldn't
be
understand
like
you.
a relic of a bygone age at a certain point. It would just be like
At that
this
point, they
is the
put you in
most
a
interesting
fucking
person.
museum. It's like, ugh.
You
what a
would
terrible
be
life.
the wisest person on the earth.
What
People
would that
would
do
come
for
to
you?
you.
What for? I don't want to talk to you. I'm not trying to talk to everybody. I don't need to know all the answers.
My life is my life is my life.
life.
There's a beginning, a middle.
But
and
you
an end.
wouldn't take a 5 and 6 chance for $1 million fucking dollars. It just boggles my fucking mind.
Mind-boggling!
$1 million
Oh.
isn't enough.
Goodness.
It's really not.
Sorry, bro.
It's not.
Maybe I should have
Bye.
joined
We're a bunch of jerks.
the Nationalist Workers' Party in Germany
Do they have a podcast?
in 1930s.
Shout out to the 30s.
Shout out
39.
to Schindler.